Those behind me are 3 posters that I got to decorate this room. And this is episode 2 of the LEGO Speed Champion poster project, where I make 3 LEGO Speed Champions, 2 official, which also comes with an extra one, as well as 1 fully custom mock Speed Champion that I'm going to be putting together to have on display next to those posters. This is the first project out of a few different projects that I'm going to be doing on this channel. Welcome back to BrickWaj, where I have a simple goal: make a bunch of Speed Champions and then put them on my wall slowly. Have a massive display on my wall of just a big grid of Speed Champions. But before I get to that bit, I want to do this thing here, which I've talked a fair bit about the whole thing with this poster. I also even built the first one, the Audi Quattro S1. This thing was a fun build. One thing that I forgot to mention about this thing was it used a bunch of pieces that I've never seen before. A bunch of Lego pieces that I'd never heard of. Like this weird it was a square, a rectangle, but it had a hole in the middle, as well as an L shape, like a 2x2, 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 connected, was all going into this thing. It also had to get rid of the lights to make it match more, and I'm actually now hoping there's an easy way to change around stickers, because those are gonna have to go, because, well, if I can get it to focus, the actual poster at the back does not have the Audi team sticker there on its spoiler. You couldn't see it from here, but that's all right. So we'll figure it out. I also need to change the rims, as the other rims match way more accurately. But this episode is going to be a review, the build of, but sped up this time. I'm still not sure what to do with showing you guys the actual build process, whether I live stream it, whether I have it sped up in the video, or whether I have the full build at the end of the video. For now, at least, it's going to be about this set. This set right here, which I bafflingly picked up for only £30, which is below retail. This set normally goes for about 40, these double Speed Champion sets, but this one was up on Amazon for £30. So I purchased it. It came absolutely brilliantly. These 2 McLarens. This one, I do not care for in the slightest. I could say that 10 times over. In fact, I'll have you guys run through the build process, but I've got them in front of me, and I still struggle to care about it. I do have some words to say about its actual build, though. But first and foremost, let's show you guys the build process, sped up, of 2 LEGO Speed Champions. Now, I did build these back-to-back, actually. The recording footages are 2 separate ones, but yeah, I was just sort of watching a TV show, and let me talk about the build process, because you guys want me. I've heard a few people say that I should stream the building process of these LEGO Speed Champions. Here's the thing about that, is I just do other things while I'm building them. That's the issue. Like, maybe I could stream it and have music on, and you guys can just hear the music and see the building while I watch something else, or I'm in a call with someone else, or, you know, often I'll chill with my girlfriend, or I'll chill with my mates online, and I'll be building at the same time. So I could do that, but I just feel bad completely neglecting the chat. So I don't know if I maybe make the builds unlisted, and then you guys can go into the unlisted chat and go and, go to the link from the video and go to the unlisted build if you really want. Did people even really care about the build in the Audi video last week? I doubt a lot of people watched it, right? I don't actually know that. I'm completely making that up, but while I ramble, I'll quickly bring it up. I just think that there's something I can do to have the builds in video form and on the channel. I just don't know what and where that is. We had about 5% of people. That's a surprising amount. 5%. Hang on, is that 2 people? Is that what that is? Is that 8 people? It was a 400 view video. That's 5%. No, okay, no, I'm lying to myself. That's about 20 people. Yeah, alright, it's not great, but yeah, maybe, you know what, maybe I just make it so that the builds are quick, speedy moments where I get to talk about something in the video. And maybe if I'm not doing anything else, I will live stream some builds. Maybe if I'm building a bunch of speed champions. Potentially. Again, it all comes down to this is my passion project channel, and live streams take a while. Then again, normally I'm just watching a TV show. It's not like I'm doing work in that time. So never mind, ignore me. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Let me know in the comments, though. It'd be very much appreciated. Talk about the speed champion as well that I built today, but let me know in the comments what you think about the idea of that. The idea of making live streams, or what I should do in general with the actual build. Back to me from before reviewing the car. So, the McLaren, is it Solus? Tell you what, a bloody Solus car. This thing right here, I couldn't care less about it. Concept cars like this bore me, and this thing specifically, it just looks so meh. I don't mind it from the back. I played Lego 2K Drive, so the back just reminds me of that game, and I quite enjoyed that game. But I also haven't put the stickers on. There's supposed to be a sticker there and a sticker there, but I don't want to put on that many stickers on this car. I put the one on the back there, but other than that, I've sort of abandoned the idea of stickers on this thing. It was a fun build, though. Like, it didn't have a Speed Champions base. Instead, as you can see, its base is made of bricks. It's a brick-built base, which is normally, I thought, only reserved for custom Speed Champions, which, as you can see, will often just brick build the bases. They will negate to to be fair, the RX-7 does use a base, but the other two that I just showed you don't. I didn't know that. In fact, that means that this thing is also a little wider than every other Speed Champion, or at least most of the basic 8-stud wide ones. Because looking at it here, it is, hang on, is it 9 studs wide actually? Wait. Oh! I didn't even realize that! This is 9 studs wide! Wait, is it, okay. If you see, 1, and then you got 3, so that's 6, and then 2 more. It's 9 studs wide! Is the McLaren 2, 4, yeah, the McLaren's 8 studs, which it should be. Okay, I guess that's why people can't just hang it on the wall. That also makes me not like this thing. But maybe like it a bit more. It means it's unique, at least. It had a fun build process. It's a bit flimsy in areas. Stuff can come off very easily, all these little wings that it has going on. It's nice that the sticker reliance isn't too heavy. This is the only sticker I really don't like actively, but it's 9 studs wide, obviously because the concept car itself would be a really big and wide car. It also means it sits rather awkward next to my Speed Champions because it's very overbearing. Not too annoying, but definitely overbearing a little. But the Speed Champion that I'm here to talk about that I actually care about, that is this thing right here. I would say I enjoyed the build process, like an average. It was an average build. The main thing about this thing that I have to say is goddamn the stickers. I did mess up one of the stickers, as you can see on this side. Then I started doing, let me know if you want like a tutorial on it. I started using the brick separator method of putting stickers on. And now every single other sticker on this thing is near perfect. I think most of them are really, really clean once it gets a good focus. Those ones are just put perfectly, most of them. Pretty good. The actual design of it is rather nice, the inclusion of the center steering, but not only that, it's got the center steering that the McLaren has, but also the 2 rear seats that it also has, because, you know, you can't actually put anyone in there, but it does have that included, and that's a nice feature. It also didn't look terrible without the stickers, so you can go without them if you really wanted. The design on the side is rather unique. I will say, I'll give it that. It's very interesting. As you can see, it uses like a sort of fin type piece there to give the illusion of the bodywork on the McLaren F1. It's got this to show the sort of the speed line thing, I don't know, and then it's got that at an angle, and it looks rather like the side profile of it. It is very nice looking. One thing I will say though, I don't know how small this car would be in real life, but comparing it to the Quattro as well, it is really tiny. So its wheels are a bit further apart, as you can see here. The wheels of the McLaren are slightly longer than the Audi. They're the same stud wide, but the Quattro is just so drastically bigger when it comes to every proportion that it frustrates me when I'm putting these together for the project of the wall that this thing doesn't feel as big as I would want it to. But that's not where my care for this McLaren ends. I've got a few things that I am looking forward to showing you guys that is going to be contributing to the poster project. And it begins with this thing. Then next week, I will say, whatever this I've got cooking is coming next week. I didn't mean to say that. I meant the thing that I'm about to talk about is coming after next week. First of all, this is that thing. That's the MP4/4 driven by Senna McLaren F1 car. Right in my hands. It won't have stickers, but hopefully it'll still look good. So we'll see next week. But past next week, I may indeed come back to this series for one reason, and that is I'm gonna have to make a cut because my capture card to my PC has broken. So much for not editing these videos. My posters that I have in my room, they might be 3 different posters, but they feature 4 different cars. They've got the Audi Quattro on one side, the MP4/4 on the other side, which, think about it, it's cool that I've got all of these, and in the dead middle is the F1, but underneath it is another McLaren F1. I think it's potentially modified, if not just the same one, but with a livery of sorts. Here's the issue. I kind of want that, because I'm not too sure how I'm going to do this at the moment. I don't know if I'm going to put them at the top. I don't know if I'm going to do a shelf. I don't know if I'm going to do them flat on the wall like I want to do for my big wall. Pardon me. I don't know if I'm going to have them sideways. But if I got the other one as well, I could put them in these gaps flat on the wall. Or regardless, I just think it'd be cool to have that car as well, because it has a place on my wall. I can't discriminate against that thing. So these are the options for McLaren F1s. And I looked around, and there is options of people who have McLaren F1s that are closer to what I'm looking for. This thing, the F1 GT Le Mans winner, I'm gonna assume this is the McLaren F1 that is on my wall. It's got the same type of look, which I guess I'm learning now is a lot more black than just grey. Looking at it here, it doesn't look like it's 2 separate colours, but potentially it is, unless I'm getting it wrong and the car I have is actually something completely different. Very possible. Who knows though. Then we've got a couple different options of other McLaren F1s. Issue, McLaren F1 means a lot of different cars. So we've got the McLaren F1, and then we've got McLaren's F1 cars. I'm glad I did it now and before the Speed Champion version of the McLaren F1 released. This is one I was really interested in. I just bought this set. I heard people were getting certain Lego sets, leaked ones early, so I went to the Lego store and ended up finding the McLaren set that this comes from, Mercedes set, for less than it was on Amazon. So I picked it up. But I don't know if I want to ravage that set to do this. I don't know if I want to tear that set apart, have to buy another one. The Supra is fine, because I don't care for the Supra. This, I want the F1 car. Frankly, if this thing didn't ravage the F1 car, I might have even been fine with it, but I want the F1 car, because then by the end of the year, I'm gonna have 3 different F1 cars. So, this was great. It's also not the right gray. It also has sort of mismatched sides and whatnot, so it wouldn't have been perfect, which maybe it couldn't have been, until I saw, that was a bit of a spoiler there, until I saw this one right here. As far as I can tell, this is the car right there. 59 on that car and 59 on this car. But God, does it use a lot of stickers. As you can see, it's still fine without stickers. I don't think that's without stickers, actually. I think that's just the side of the car. He has got stickers everywhere else. It looks identical, though. That is the McLaren F1 that I'm holding right now. I just wish that... Okay, yeah, looking at that, that is exactly what I need. Yep, perfect. Perfect. I am 1000% buying this. Oh, brilliant. Oh, that's actually great. I hadn't looked into it this directly. That's perfect. Okay, big issue, though, is the stickers. I just don't know what to do about them. Because I just wish that these mock makers... I wish that if they had stickers, they're able to put the actual stickers up here. Additional, what is that? Additional parts. Nope. I just, look. I don't even need to say anymore. I just wish they put a sticker sheet. Make it A4 size or whatever. But I wish they added a sticker sheet to this. Because right now, I'm just going to have a black top, grey bottom McLaren, which might look fine from the back, because obviously that's kind of the only angle that matters. I just wish it didn't have to be. That's where we're stuck. However, I do think it will still be very cool to have both of these together, even if one isn't as accurate to the final product. So, I will come back around to this. For now, what you're gonna see on the next episode on BrickWaj is, I suppose I will search MP4/4 to show you guys the specific one that I'm getting, and that was, I'll know it when I see it, one of these. There is a bunch. Now, you might also know there's an official set coming out of this. It's just not at Speed Champion scale. This one right here, I have got all the parts for it. And again, Marlboro, like, look, it's got all the stickers and whatnot. This one, I'm really like, do I get a sticker machine? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Am I gonna have to get a sticker machine? Is that what I'm gonna have to do for this channel? Maybe. Like, I hate stickers so much on these official Speed Champions. That's why I like the custom ones so much. But I'm at the point where I might actually just need a sticker maker, so I can actually just put stickers on these cars. We'll see when we have them all parked together, because that's what we're gonna have to do. Because these 3 cars, it just depends how iconic they'll still look without their stickers up on the wall like they should be. It's all coming together. I also have some other big plans for the channel. Subscribe, because I'm going to be probably doing a lot more videos about Speed Champions. Stuff like ranking them all, fun stuff like you guys send your custom modifications to Speed Champions. Maybe I'll make a Discord or a separate section in my main channel's Discord where you guys can submit stuff based on specific things. So, stuff like best modifications, ranking my viewers' customs mocks, ranking all of my Speed Champions, ranking all the official ones, upcoming Speed Champions, and the like. Other stuff that I think will just piece itself together beautifully on this channel, with that one video that's doing really well. That's all it is, really. I'll see you guys in the next one in a bit. Wouldn't it be funny if I said in a brick instead of in a... No, it wouldn't. No, no, it wouldn't. Maybe it would. In a bit.